Los Angeles, January 15th, 1947. A crisp winter morning in Leimert Park. A mother pushing a stroller sees something odd in an empty lot. At first, she thinks it's a mannequin, pale, posed, discarded. But as she gets closer, she stops dead. The mannequin has hair, blood, eyes wide open. It's a woman, cut in half. And so begins one of the most haunting, unsolved murders in American history. The press would call her the Black Dahlia, but her name was Elizabeth Short. Elizabeth Short was 22 years old, a dreamer, a Massachusetts girl chasing movie star dreams in the glowing city of angels. But Los Angeles didn't shine for everyone. She drifted from diner to couch, date to date, chasing fame in a city built on illusions. Friends described her as mysterious, always dressed in black, with porcelain skin and striking features. She wasn't a starlet, but she looked the part. And when the tabloids found her dead, they made her a legend. Her body was found naked and mutilated, surgically cut at the waist, completely drained of blood. No blood at the scene. Her face was carved into a Glasgow smile, slashed from ear to ear. Her body had been cleaned, scrubbed. The killer wanted her displayed, carefully posed, arms raised, legs spread. Not a crime of rage, a message. Within hours, reporters swarmed the crime scene. Headlines screamed with invented details. Aspiring actress, man-hungry, sex fiend slaying. The LAPD was overwhelmed, not just by the horror, but by the media pressure. Journalists were sneaking into the morgue. One paper even called her mother, pretending Elizabeth had won a beauty contest, before telling her the truth. The public couldn't look away. This wasn't just a murder. It was Hollywood noir come to life. Everyone had a theory. Was she a prostitute? A spy? Was it a mob hit? A jealous lover? The case grew colder, even as the headlines stayed hot. Over 500 people confessed to the murder. Some walked into police stations claiming they were the killer. Others wrote letters to the newspapers, signed, "The Black Dahlia Avenger." One envelope arrived with Elizabeth's birth certificate, social security card, and photos, wiped clean with gasoline. Whoever sent it knew her, or wanted the world to think they did. Over the years, the LAPD interviewed dozens of suspects, but one man stands out above the rest. Dr. George Hodel, a wealthy physician with a history of abuse and a private art collection filled with disturbing imagery. His own son, Steve Hodel, a former LAPD detective, would later accuse him of the murder. The evidence? A photograph resembling Elizabeth. A secret basement, a bugged phone line, where George was recorded saying, "Supposing I did kill the Black Dahlia." They couldn't prove it now. The case inspired movies, novels, conspiracy theories. Brian De Palma made a film. James Ellroy wrote a book. But no story could match the truth. A young woman with dreams, used by a city that feeds on beauty and forgets its victims. Elizabeth wasn't famous in life, but death made her immortal. The Black Dahlia case remains officially unsolved. Every few years, new documentaries emerge, new suspects, new theories, but still, no charges, no closure, just a name, a face, a haunting reminder of how far a city will go to sell a story, and how far a killer went to be remembered. Elizabeth Short deserved more than a nickname, more than headlines. She deserved to be known, not for how she died, but for who she was. A daughter, a dreamer, a woman who wanted to be seen. Now all he can do is remember her, not as a mystery, but as a person. And in that, maybe, just maybe, we take a little power back from the darkness. If you found this case as haunting as we did, hit like, subscribe for more chilling, real crime stories, told with truth, care, and depth. What's your theory? Comment below. Let's unravel the mystery together.